This is going to be an unboxing video, and this was I'm going to be reviewing a fragrance that I just got. There was a sale on Black Friday that seemed like it was probably too good to be true, but it was from a legitimate source that a lot of the fragrance community goes to get fragrances. So, you know, there was no reason really other than how ridiculously good the price was to be suspect of it. Anyway, the fragrance was from Fragrance Net, and it was Versace Eros EDP. They had the 200 milliliter bottle for $55 for the 200 milliliter bottle. Again, this is the EDP. So a lot of us thought they were potentially going to send the EDT version instead. Wasn't really sure what to expect. Unfortunately, you know, it just, again, the price seemed too good to be true for the size bottle. You know, people were talking online about getting it for $85 and how that was a steal. Well, 55 is, you know, significantly less. Anyway, I got the box today. I did get my shipment today, and here's what I got. Yep, it's the EDP. So $55 for a 200 milliliter bottle. It's one hell of a deal. I will be comparing this, for those interested, first time smelling this. I've never smelled it yet, with a decant of the original that I had. I picked this up mainly because I never really liked Eros enough to buy a full-size bottle. It's not that I didn't like it, it's just that I found it to be a little too juvenile for something for me to own personally. If I were younger, you know, I think things would have been different. But I heard a lot about the EDP and it being better suited for you know, slightly older people, that it wasn't as juvenile, it wasn't as sweet. So I figured I'd give it a shot, because I do really enjoy the Eros DNA. It just, to me, does come off as a little too juvenile. So does Ultramel to me. It's for younger guys, or even Invictus. You know, I'm well past the age that I'm wearing any of those. But I figured this would be, for the price, really couldn't pass it up, and it'd be nice to check it out. If nothing else, to have it in my collection. So, I don't know if any of you care about the box. I never really go over these. You know, but in case you did, the box is pretty basic. It's a fold-out box like all Versace fragrances. Bottle looks just like the EDT, except it is an EDP. On the front, instead of EDT, there's the batch code if anybody cares. You know, again, this is 200 milliliter bottle size. So, first I will spray the decant I have of the original EDT. You know, it's got that spicy vanilla, minty opening, fresh. I anticipate this is going to smell very similar to that. Oh, okay. Does, but it is a lot more subtle. So where the EDT is a very loud fragrance, and that's why a lot of people wear it for clubbing, this is a lot more reserved even off the opening. Oh yeah, definitely. So the mint is very, all of it is toned down. It's not as in your face. Granted, this is just the opening. I'm going to see here in a minute, once it starts to dry down a little bit, what it smells like. But right now, the vanilla's toned down. You get some of the mint, but it's not as sweet. Just all around, not as sweet. Okay. Yeah, I think this is definitely you know, better suited for more mature people because it's not as sweet, so it's not as juvenile, it's not as cloying. This is also a fragrance I think you could wear really on any occasion, whereas the original geared more towards clubbing and kind of a night out situation where you really wanted to get noticed. This is more reserved. It's not as offensive. It's not going to be as obnoxious to people. So I think you can wear this in really any setting. It's very versatile. Yeah, it really is. It's like a more mature version of the Eros DNA. So if you like that, maybe you're like me and you think you're too old to wear that right now. I recommend checking it out, especially if you do like the Eros DNA. Just know that it is going to be a much more subdued fragrance. It's not anywhere close to as loud. The vanilla's toned down, the mint's toned down. It doesn't come off as fresh. It's just more all around kind of reserved. Now this is off paper. I don't really know yet because I haven't had an opportunity to test it yet how this is going to come off the skin. Nonetheless, I am going to wear it, and I will get back to you all on that. Once I've had more time, I'll also get back to you on performance, projection, longevity, all that as well once I've had time. But yeah, it is good. Like I said, I think it's good for me because I can wear this. I could wear this to work without a problem. And it's not going to be cloying. It's not going to be offensive. And that's something I like because, again, I wasn't going to wear that. I'd wear it maybe, but not, to work or anything like that. And even then, like I said, I never bought a bottle because I think it's just, I'm too old to wear that. I don't like those sweet bubblegummy fragrances. Again, I think they come off as juvenile. They work really well for younger people. Unfortunately, I'm not young anymore, so I can't pull them off. It's like Ultramoles to me is one of the sweetest. I know it's very popular. I'm not a fan of it. I am looking forward to trying the Parfum because it's supposed to be a more subdued kind of, take on Ultramel and Le Male and seeing how that is. But yeah, it's just toned down, more grown up, more mature, less obnoxious version of, in my opinion, of Eros. So yeah, I do enjoy it. And like I said, for $55 for this, I figured, heck, if I didn't like it, I could easily get my money back. But I think I'll be hanging on to it. At least for now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how it comes off my skin. But as of right now, I am enjoying it. It was kind of surprising because I did think it was going to be very, very close, and they're pretty different. Similar DNA, obviously, but they are pretty distinct from each other. So again, much more reserved, much more mature. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful. Like I said, I'll get back to you when I've had more time to wear them.